SFL Nation, what up, doe? We got Denver in the house, y'all. Up against tonight the Baltimore Vultures, who messed around and stuck into the playoffs. Talked to both these coaches. They're both looking forward to a good game. They had a good, solid week of practice. Alongside me in the booth, I got Rochelle Colston. Just had to kick out her pool boy who followed her up in here, but we got him up out of here real fast. Don't worry about that. But yo, up here in Denver tonight, y'all, it's a rematch of Week 9 where Denver gave Baltimore a healthy beating just a few weeks ago. But it's all about now. It's all about tonight. It's all about this game. Yesterday does not matter. Two teams tonight. Talk to both coaches. We're going to get into that in a minute. But Ray, what do you think the keys to victory are for both these two teams tonight?
Well, for Denver, it's going to be stopping Wigmore and their wide receiver, Ivory Urban, who leads the league in just about all receiving categories. And Denver just has to play a balanced offense. It's going to be a high-scoring game, but let's see whose defense shows up tonight.
Denver has won the coin toss and have elected to receive the kick. And we are underway. Ball is off the tee. Denver's going to receive this ball in the back of the end zone and force to take a knee. They're going to get the ball at the 20-yard line. Let's go over this Denver Nightwing offense. At quarterback, you got Trellis Blanton. Tailbacks include Jeremy Mosley and Bailey O'Shaughnessy. Fullback is R.E. Mills. Wide receivers, you got Dylan Lewis, Jay Viper, Michael Goodman, and Logan Keel. Tight end, you got Mike Clinect. Tackles, Jay Bonazzi, Kiera Cool, Marcella Martin, and D. Hamilton De Jesus. Right off the back, that previously missing tight end catches a pass out in the flat, turns upfield and picks up 8 yards.
Yeah, nice opening play by Denver, picking up 8 yards on first down. 2nd and 2. The playbook is wide open here. Back to see O'Shaughnessy.
You can see Trellis Blanton lining up in the huddle, looking just confident as he surveys the defense. Baltimore showing man, they're going to bring a blitz. They're going to run to the outside, picks up about 4 yards, and the Denver Nightwings first down. Let's go over this defense for Baltimore. Up front, you got Robert Brady, Al Walker, Ralph Leopold, and Nate Brown. Linebackers, inactive tonight is Frank Smith, but otherwise they got Jeff Lenishin and Alvin Mack. Corners, Ben Stacking Paper, Elijah Warfield, Roy Towers, Young Vop, and Giovanni Bo, who's also inactive tonight. Kicker, you got Victor Ironleg, and punter, Tommy Powers. First down, but then they're going to give it right up the A-gap. Bailey O'Shaughnessy picks up 5 yards, and so far this offensive line is doing a great job as he was not touched until he got to the second level, Ray.
Yeah, first and 5. I mean, Denver's doing a great job of methodically moving the ball down the field at this point. Let's see if Baltimore can find the stop somehow.
Our Joker set 2 tight ends and 1 wide receiver on the field. Going to be a give to the strong side of the field, but met in the backfield for a loss. Baltimore making adjustments with this run game.
They're picking up on other plays now, and the defense did a good job of recognizing the play. You got TFL at -3 yards.
3rd and 8. 4 wide receivers on the field. They're going to send a man in motion to the near side. Going to be a big 7-step drop. All day to throw, but the ball is batted down at the line of scrimmage. Batted down by the Baltimore defense. Going to force a punt. Great job by Baltimore's Nate Brown, showing hops.
And Nate Brown came in with his hands up, just knocking the ball to the ground harmlessly.
Going to force a quick possession by Denver to come to a close. Ball is out and underway and fielded at about the 32-yard line. Does not call for the fair catch and pays for it by a vicious hit from Denver.
Ivory Urban determined not to do that fair catch. Receivers are crazy. If I see a gunner in my face, I can say fair catch.
Here, taking the field right here on first down of Baltimore, Jack Wigmore comes out in an empty set. Quick 3-step drop, gets the ball out quick, and finds his favorite target, Ivory Urban, for a first down pickup of 12 yards.
Now, Ivory Urban makes that catch look easy, but it wasn't. I mean, it was pretty well contested, and he laid out his body, knowing he's going to get hit, and caught it anyway.
Talking to Denver, they anticipated this style of offense from Baltimore tonight, made a couple of adjustments, but we'll get into that later as this game transpires. 4-4 Bear defense out of Denver, brings a blitz up the gut and finds an open receiver. That's the tailback, Hall of Famer Warren Murray on the reception.
Yep, even though Baltimore has 2 halfbacks and a fullback, they use their backs as receivers lately. That's their game plan lately.
Warren Murray has not played the past couple of weeks, but had a solid week of practice this week and is back out there in the field. You can tell that Jack Whitmore is happy to have him back, throwing the ball to him on the second play from scrimmage. Going to stay with this empty set. Ace H flex. Denver counters with a 4-4 Bear defense, playing zone. We're going to send Mac Chima in motion to the strong side of the field. Going to get it out to him, and it's a bang-bang play. Looking for Mac Chima, but he's picked up and knocked to the ground immediately by Denver to force a 2nd down and 10.
And a great play by their free safety, Lucas DeVore, making a hit right when the ball was thrown to the receiver, knocking the ball loose.
2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line of Denver. Quick 3-step drop. Gets the ball out, and a diving attempt at the interception comes up short. But nonetheless, it's a great play by this Denver secondary.
Yeah, Luke Schreiner went for the ball, made a diving play for it, got his hands on it. That's about it.
Breaking the huddle. 5 wide receivers on the field for Baltimore. Going to send a man in motion. That's the tailback, Warren Murray. Denver counting with a 3-2 dime defense. Gets the ball out, and that ball is knocked away. Great job by this Denver secondary those past few possessions. Knocking that ball out, going to force a punt. That time is Jimmy Hatzis, the rookie, with the deflection.
Yeah, just like Denver, Baltimore comes out, does a couple of plays, and they're forced to punt here, 4th and 10.
Outside of field goal range, going to have to punt this ball away. Tommy Powers, first time he's out in the field tonight, gets up a high punt. Great punt toward the sidelines. You couldn't have dotted up any better than that. Got side at the 20-yard line. Going to force Denver on a long drive.
Ooh.
Starting this drive at the 13-yard line. Both offenses have had the ball, one possession. Both ended in punts. Denver going to start this drive out in a double set. 3 wide receivers and a tight end off to his right. Going to send Mike Klinek, the tight end, in motion. Out to the near side. Those who listen to the radio going east to west. Quick 3-step drop, gets the ball out quick, and in traffic comes up with a big catch for Denver is Michael Goodman.
An impressive catch by Goodman. Well defended. The defenders were right on top of him. Somehow he hung onto the ball. Perfect throw.
90X hot, they call that play. Baltimore killed us with it a couple of seasons ago on Monday Night Football. Caught us in a blitz. I spread look here for Denver. Baltimore countering with a 4-2 nickel defense. Going to send a man in motion to the near side of the field. Five-step drop. Surveys the defense, gets the ball out. Low to the ground is Logan Keel, where only his man can catch it, but unfortunately unable to pick up any yak yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 6.
A great job of the receiver going to the ground, basically, to get that ball. 2nd and 6, your playbook's wide open here, Eddie.
Wide open. Just like this offense here on this series, triple set. Three receivers, a tight end, going to be a strong outside zone, but Baltimore all over it. Limits him to a gain of 1 yard. Tackled by Alvin Mack, one of my favorite linebackers in the SFL.
Time that the runner got caught behind his own blocker there and couldn't go anywhere.
3rd down and 5. I spread look. Putting the receivers in motion a lot tonight so far as Logan Keel going to the far side. A lot of green grass over there. 5-step drop. Looking, gets the ball out finally and finds an open receiver between the Baltimore defenders. for a big first down.
Dylan Lewis found himself in the middle of that zone, in between the defenders, and Fellows playing did a good job of reading and being patient, staying in the pocket, making a perfect throw.
The zones are always tight, but the longer the quarterback has to survey the defense, the more open those zones get. Baltimore has a defensive lineman out in coverage, standing up. Big 5-step drop, gets the ball out and finds Mike Clinette down the seam, running a 9 route for a first down.
Yeah, when you ever put your big tight end in the middle of the field, it's almost a disadvantage against the defenders. And it's a good throw by Blanton. Big body target.
And we just talked about it. Baltimore had the defensive lineman out there covered. That was him trying to defend Mike Clinette. Big Al Walker stood no chance defending the tight end on that play. I spread. Again, R.E. Mills lined up in the backfield. Going to be another catch and run. This time getting yak yards after the play. Picks up a first down before being ushered out of bounds. So far, this offense for Denver is making adjustments for their first drive, Ray.
Logan Kidd did a good job after the catch. Breaking some tackles, just cute little moves there to get the first down.
Jimmy Hatch is one of the coaches here for Denver. I was asking him the game plan. He says, well, we utilized our tailback a lot in that first matchup versus Baltimore in week 9, but this week it's going to be more of a balanced attack. Ball spotted just inside the 29-yard line. Double set, 3 receivers and the tight end, 5-step drop, looking down the middle of the field, finds an open receiver just before he gets in front of the safeties. And again, Mike Clinette making an early impact on this game, Ray.
He definitely is. You have your big body tight end against these smaller defenders. I mean, he's strong, he's big, he's a nice target. He just finds himself a little opening there.
Mike Clinette, 6'5", 242-pound rookie. In his first playoff game in the pros. Our twins set first time we've seen this look tonight, and Baltimore is bringing the blitz. They have 8 men lined up in the box, bringing pressure. Denver runs right into it, and oh my goodness. Down goes, I'm not going to say his name, Ray, but Jimmy Mosley, former fullback, former tight end, former wide receiver, now tailback, making the Baltimore defense pay.
He sent him to the shadow realms. Jeez,
Look at this defense. If you're trying to run inside, there will be nowhere to go. They do run it inside, and nowhere to go is what happens as Bailey O'Shaughnessy picks up about maybe a half a yard before being tackled by Ben Stackenpaper.
And Ben Stackenpaper came up from his cornerback position, was in the box, and just made a great little open field tackle.
Strong out spray. Here comes the blitz again. Time runs out. He finds an open receiver, and touchdown, Denver! From 4 yards out, Denver strikes first, take an early lead. Beneficiary, Michael Goodman.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of passing within the 5-yard line, but somehow Denver got it to work that time. I mean, I thought it was intercepted at first.
Great job by Denver's.
Yeah.
Great job by Denver's offensive line, who gave Trellis Blanton all kinds of time as Baltimore brought the blitz, left the receiver out there one-on-one, and Denver won that matchup.
Denver strikes first, Eddie.
Denver strikes first. The extra point is up and good. Jordan Bradshaw with the extra point. 10 plays, 89 yards. Takes off 4 minutes and 5 seconds off the clock.
Nice long drive by Denver. Keeping that defense on the field, tiring the defense out.
Now it's Baltimore's turn. Kick is up and underway. Going to be fielded deep into the end zone. Both kickers here so far put on a display of kicking power. Mac Chima forced to take a knee. Ball spotted at the 20-yard line. Jack Wickmore, 11-season veteran, season 17 MVP, surveys the defense. Bear defense again being displayed by Denver. Kind of shocked to see this look.
Me too.
3-step drop, and here's a penalty on the play. Going to be a pass interference on the defense going to result in a first down, marking a spot of the foul.
It's number 95 on the defense.
Look at this on the replay. I don't know about that one, Ray.
They called Jimmy Burgett the outside linebacker for the penalty.
Yeah, he was face guarding, but I didn't see. I mean, minimal contact at best, but nonetheless got to play through the penalties, Ray. Yeah, very surprised to see this Bear defense by Denver.
Me too.
And it's in a tight end in motion. That's Jackson Roberts. Denver brings the blitz. Offensive line holds up, and Warren Murray, so far very active in this game, picks up 9.
Very active, not in the way you expect him to be, but
not the way you expect him to be. Look at this, Ajax formation for Baltimore. 3 tight ends on the field. Going to be a give to the backup tailback, who does an admirable job in the place of Warren Murray, picking up 7.
It's McAllister, I think. Yeah, number 26. Surprised to see a run play from Baltimore.
Just shy of the 50-yard line. First down and 10. Ace H flex. Denver's playing man, but they bring pressure. Forces the ball out quick, and great job looking for Mac Chima, but unfortunately did not allow time for that play to develop. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, the quarterback, number 29, Luke Schreiner, was all over him that play.
Baltimore in love with this formation, with this set. Gonna be another 5-step drop, gets the ball out, and great one-on-one play there by the secondary of Denver. One-on-one, you got to make a play out there by yourself, and yeah, you're right. Jimmy Hatches did a great job of batting the ball away.
I guess this defense is trying to put pressure on Wigmore, but it's kind of risky. Well, this is a different look this song, thank goodness.
We got Ari Irvin out there, and here he is again. He has a one-on-one matchup, single safety high, so they got to get over. Should he come up with the catch? They throw it out that way, but it's going to be the backup tight end with the reception. But unfortunately for Baltimore, going to fall 2 yards short of the line of game.
Yeah, the outside linebacker, John Morton, made a hit on the receiver immediately. Great open field tackle.
My apologies, Benji Madsen. He's no backup. He's a star out here, doing a great job out here so far. Going to call for a fair catch. Going to be spotted at the 17-yard line as Denver.
Yeah, these special teams are not allowing any kind of returns basically tonight at all.
Getting some commentary from head coach Mark Lopez. Says, yeah, they putting pressure out there with that bear look. We'll see how it holds up as the game transpires. Strong eye spread versus a 4-2 nickel. Baltimore has Robert Brady lined up off the ball. Going to send a man in motion. Going to be a strong ISO. Kind of caught up behind his back a little bit, but Bailey O'Shaughnessy finds a way to pick up 3.
That was all Bailey. Just keep turning the legs, keep pushing forward, moving bodies with her, basically. I mean, moving bodies with them.
2 backs in the backfield. I think it's I-Wing. He's got a receiver flanked out wide. Going to be a give to the up back, who picks up about another 3 yards. Sets up a 3rd down and 6.
Nice read by the outside linebacker, Jeff Melanchon, pursuing the ball immediately.
Got off the tackle. And did a great job forcing up this 3rd and long. Bunch set here out of Denver. First time we've seen this look tonight. Going to be rolled out away from the blitz to the strong side of the field. And oh my goodness, another penalty on Baltimore. Going to be pass interference again. And I'm unsure about that penalty as well, Ray.
Number 29 was pegged for it. The backup, I mean, non-contract player out there making mistakes.
Not going to get a look at this one, but I thought that they could have let that one go as well, but the side judge said otherwise.
We're not letting them play it off, huh, Eddie?
No, they're not. Double set. 3 receivers, and Mike Clinec line up to his right. 5-step drop, looks around, buys some time, throws the ball down the middle of the field. And Mike Clinec continues to eat out here. Tackled and finally brought down just inside the 20.
I mean, the receivers were near him. He just put himself in the middle of them and made a perfect throw by Boynton.
Mike Clinec, Ray, is putting on a show for Denver tonight.
He sure is.
And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. And in a fast-moving first quarter, so far, Denver leads 7-0.
And they're back in the red zone.
Back in the red zone. Mike Clinec had 28 catches throughout the entire regular season. Already putting up impressive numbers here for Denver so far. Triple set. Going to be a give to the strong outside zone to Bailey O'Shaughnessy, who makes a man miss, throws off another before finally being ushered out of bounds just outside the 10-yard line, 2nd and 3.
Nice play on first down. Can pick up 7 yards on a run. Great job by Bailey.
Great job by Bailey. Staying ahead of the chain, 2nd and 3. The playbook is open, but nonetheless, Denver's going to come out here with a heavy set. Ari Mills not up at fullback. He's going to lead his tailback, but the door closes on a loss on a play of about 2 yards is Jeremy Mosley.
Of number 27, the strong safety, Young Vod, with the open field tackle.
I spread look. Oh, and that's a missed opportunity, Ray, as I thought the receiver was open, but the ball looked to be overthrown by about a mile.
Wide open. That'd have been a touchdown.
Nonetheless, Denver had to settle for a field goal attempt here from about 32 yards out from the right hash mark. Jordan Brassoff, 21 of 23 in the regular season. This ball is up and just inside the left upright. Denver takes a 10-0 lead.
Now it's a 2-score game, Eddie. Points are points.
Points to points, you always want 7, especially when you're going up against a high-scoring offense like Baltimore has been these past 4 weeks of the season, but you'll take it nonetheless. So far, Denver's more than double the total yardage of their opponent. This ball is kicked well into the end zone. Baltimore's going to start this drive at the 20-yard line. And they got to get some consistency going on offense.
Game.
No, we aren't. That wind is blowing. Bear defense again.
Yeah.
They bring in pressure, and the ball is a bang-bang play. You know what? I got to commend Jimmy Hatchett so far with his game plan defensively. I did not expect to see a Bear defense versus this team who loves to run that HX flex play formation, but so far it's been working for them.
They're getting close to getting to Wigmore. I mean, I see some mics from free in the backfield a lot. They're going to eventually get to him.
Bringing the blitz again from the outside, and down goes Jack Wigmore on the sack. They're going to set up a 3rd down and 15, and this Denver defense is playing lights out so far here tonight. Jimmy Burgett with the sack.
That's the second time I've seen him come around the side and be in the backfield with them. The last time he just barely got it off. This time he didn't even see him. It was a blindside hit.
Jack Whitmore was lucky to hold on to the ball because as you're right, he did not see that coming. 3rd down and 15. Here comes a blitz from the strong side, the delayed blitz. Jack Whitmore buys time, but the time runs out and he goes down again. Former Scorpion Parker Thomas, the best slot corner in SFL history, comes up with a big sack to force another punt by Baltimore.
Now I'm starting to understand this defense a little bit more. They want to get to Wigmore, and now it's happening.
Bringing pressure, and as they say, pressure breaks pipes. And now Baltimore's punter, Tommy Power, stands in the end zone. Denver looking to capitalize off this, what should be good field position. Kick is underway, fielded just inside the 50 before being brought down They're going to mark them down at the 45-yard line. Denver's going to have great starting field position.
Most importantly, Denver's keeping the Baltimore offense on the field, the Baltimore defense on the field, and their offense off the field.
Yes, they are. They love this long scoring drive, but they come out here on first down, the bunt set.
Oh, okay.
Going to be a run out to the strong side, and Bailey O'Shaughnessy finding real estate in front of him. Wasn't touched until he got to the third level, a gain of about 11 on the play.
Unlike that's as good as a pass. I mean, 10, 12 yards. Great play call, because the defense was so spread out, and he just run up. The gaps were just open.
Trellis Blank with the dark visor on here, even though it's a night game. I guess the lights must be really bright out there. Strong eye spread, gonna be another give up. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Looking like T-Roy Gaines out there, making defenders pay. Picks up 7 is Jimmy Mosley.
This halfback duo back there is doing a great job against Baltimore tonight.
Lining up with 3 tight ends on the field. Strong side left. Baltimore playing man. Gonna be a give to the Ari Mills. It's his turn before finally being brought down by 2 defenders for Baltimore, but they pick up another Denver first down.
Now, if I was Denver here, I would just keep running the ball until Baltimore found an answer for it.
That's exactly what Washington did in the earlier game, but Florida never found an answer. Double set here about Baltimore, by Denver. 5-step drop, gets the ball out, and another pickup of about 5 yards. And Denver, I talked about this last week, their offense is a throwback. They remind me of the Alaska Storm back in the day. They just pick you apart 5 yards at a time, and before you know it, once you commit, the ball is going over your head. 200 yards of total offense here for Denver so far tonight. Going to be a gift. A strong ISO up left sideline. And Bailey O'Shaughnessy, can he get in? He does! Bailey O'Shaughnessy showing the speed and the power on that drive. Getting to the edge. Tons of field. Gets into the end zone. He was never touched, Ray. Touchdown. A great block there as well to send him into the end zone.
When you have number 82 wide receiver Logan Keel blocking on a run play like that, it's down the running back wide open there, straight to the end zone.
Denver making a statement here tonight early on. Extra point is up and good, and they find themselves up 17-0 with 6:08 left in this second quarter.
That was a quick drive, only 5 plays. But they had 4 run plays mixed in there. They still kill a little bit of the clock.
SFL Nation, like this video. I say it again, like this video. Please support our hardworking crew by smashing the like button, subscribing, and commenting on this video. It really helps the channel out. Turn notifications on so you'll never miss a live stream, highlight, or podcast. Thank you for your support of the Virtual Football Network and the SFL, the best league in the business. 6:04 left in this second quarter. Baltimore looking to put a dent in the scoreboard. Starting this drive off at the 21-yard line. They're going to go empty. Denver sticking with this Bear defense. Going to send a man to the backfield. That's Warren Murray. Bringing the blitz, and he helps pick up the blitz. Mac Chiba gets his grab on the day, picks up about 16 yards on a play.
Expecting to see pass from Baltimore, so Denver's going to be right in the secondary.
Skippy Curtis in the YouTube channel saying the Nightwings are the better bird. They are so far, but there's a lot of game left to play. Baltimore 5-time champions, 6-time champions. They aren't going to go out without a fight. Empty set. Left-handed quarterback survey the defense and find a wide open Warren Murray again back. He's got fresh legs out there. Brings it into the reception at about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, Warren Murray, from his halfback position, he's used to breaking tackles. If he gets the ball in the open field, it's going to be hard to bring down.
you just see him just juke the
That's-
crap out of Lauren DeVore? My goodness.
Let's say he's a running back, so once he gets the ball in the open field, look out.
Empty set again, 3-step drop this time. Another catch by Mac Chima, his second on this drive, and it's going to result in another Baltimore first down.
Now, tonight, I mean, Mac Chima has as many targets as Irie Irvin. Benji has 2. You know, they're actually spreading the ball around tonight.
They haven't really targeted Mac Chima so far tonight. Man defense here by Denver this time. Great job, and this time they target Irie Irvin, but great defense by Denver.
That was a linebacker, Chuck Diesel, that time on him. Doing a great job in coverage.
Yeah, but I wouldn't hook that way too many more times and down up that defense, because you put a linebacker out there, and if Chima's able to read that, if Irvin's able to read that, that could go for 6. Gonna be man defense again. Gonna be man 2, I believe. Gonna bring the blitz and looking for Mac Chima, and that time the ball is knocked away, and this Denver defense is standing tall now in these past couple plays. Gonna set up a 3rd and long.
That was a dangerous throw. Lucky that wasn't picked.
3rd down and 10. Quads look out of Baltimore. First time we've seen this tonight versus a 4-1 dime. Looks to be man. It is man. Offensive line holds up. Oh, but he finally gets hit. And looking for De Niro on that reception. But but Jack Whitmore's down. Oh no! As the Baltimore faithful hold their collective breaths, hoping he's okay. As you can see, T-Pat, head coach on the sideline, hoping his starting QB is okay.
This could cause a lot of issues for Baltimore here, especially with this pass-heavy offense. They have Johnny Kim.
Yeah, they got Johnny Kim. He looks like he's going to get called into duty if he's unable to return. But in the interim, a 43-yard field goal attempt, looking to get their first points of the game. Victor Ironleg, front and right, has that ball. It's up, and it is good. Just inside the right hash mark. So Baltimore finally puts points on the board and takes a little bit of pressure off this defense.
Well, now it's a 2-score game, Eddie.
2-score game, but their starting quarterback is down. Former MVP.
I'm looking at our stat sheets. One of our statisticians typed, "Oh no," into the box.
Yeah. Kick is up and underway, fielded about the 1-yard line, bringing it out. Oh, runs over Jeff Melinderson, is out there on special teams before being brought down at about the 31-yard line is Logan Keel. Logan Keel out here ran over linebackers, Ray.
Impressive.
Look at this again. I mean, he's got his sights on him, lowers his shoulder, but it did not matter. Logan Keel had other plans. 6'3", 230. Wow. 13th season with these Denver Night Wings.
He could almost be a tight end.
Yeah. 4-2 defense is like a 3 robber. It is going to run to the weak side, but met in the backfield. Going to lose about a half a yard is Bailey O'Shaughnessy.
2nd and 10. I mean, Denver's offense has been doing a great job. They seem to, do another methodical drive down the field.
2nd and 10, 4:06 left in this first half. 4-2 nickel is like 3 robber. Gonna put Keel in motion. Gonna be a 3-step drop. Gets the ball out and finds an open receiver for a pickup of about 13 yards. This offense for Denver is cooking tonight, Ray.
And what a bang play. Just drop back, throw immediately, find your receiver. Good job of getting open in the middle of all those defenders.
Calling on a rookie, Michael Goodman. Come up with that grab on 2nd down. That's his 4th catch of the night, and he has a touchdown included on that resume.
was that 5-yard pass. And,
Triple set going to send the tight end in motion. He might be running a 9 route. He's been running 9 routes all game today. Hope he ate his Wheaties because he's being utilized a lot in that fashion. But he gets a great block on Jeff Millicent and allows Bailey O'Shaughnessy to pick up 7.
Denver is just moving the ball. I mean, they're running very balanced. They're running, pass plays, run plays, and it's working for them.
Jeff Millicent, that's the second time we've seen him on the wrong side of the highlight reel.
He's gonna have bruises tomorrow.
2 backs in the backfield. Odd Joker set. Ari Mills, the up back. And they're going to give it to him. Nowhere to go as Baltimore pre-snap filled up both gaps of the A gap and let that nowhere to go. And they'd have been better off audibling out of that play.
That time, Jeff Millicent run that battle. He got in the backfield that time.
3rd down and 4. Triple set, 5-step drop, throws the ball out, and that's a mistake. And oh, how did they not come up with that one? I don't know. That should have been going the other way, and it would have been a foot race to the end zone. Elijah Warfield had both hands on it, but just could not come up with the grab.
Yeah, but you got to catch those. Now we know why he plays defense, so.
That's what my coach said about me. Son, that's why you played defense when I was about 9 years old. So, gonna kick this ball away. Nice high kick, gonna get fielded at about the 12-yard line. And a nice open field tackle there by Denver to force a long drive here by Baltimore to close out this first half at the 17-yard line.
They got a little over 2 minutes and 3 timeouts and see what they can do. Maybe this high-flying offense will work. Maybe they'll go into their hurry-up offense.
Left-handed quarterback facing the man defense out of this bear front. This seems to be like man 2, I believe it is. Gonna send Mac Chima in motion. 4 receivers to the near side. Gonna be a 3-step drop. Gets the ball out. And again, Warren Murray, back from suspension, picks up 4 yards.
Well, he's had a lot of action as a receiver tonight.
He's got fresh legs, Ray. Way to get this next playoff before the 2-minute warning. They will not. 2 minutes left in this first half. It's been all Denver. But Baltimore has a golden opportunity to cut into this lead before the half.
Now, Johnny Kim has only had 9 attempts all season, so.
Yeah. Strong eye Jacks. Gonna be a 3-step drop, gets the ball out and finds Mac Chima on a fade route to pick up a first down. And I don't know about you, Ray, but it looked like he just doesn't quite have the zip that Jack Whitmore has on his throws.
No,
That ball took a while to get there.
He hit that back up.
Empty set again. Denver's countering with man defense again. Mac Chima getting a workout, and they send him in motion to the near side of the field. 5-step drop, offensive line holds up, and this time Mac Chima holds on to the reception. They're going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
You would think 3rd and 2, they bring it, actually do a run play here. Let's see what happens. And nope.
Quickly out of the huddle. Oh, and there he is showing his athleticism. I'm not sure how smart of a move that is with him being the only contracted quarterback available, but nonetheless, he picks up the first down.
That's what I'm used to seeing Johnny Kim do if he's in the game. He's in there to run the ball.
Yeah, but if Jack Whitmore can't come back into this game, I'm not sure how smart that is. Double set here by Baltimore. Johnny Kim drops back, and that ball is almost intercepted by Denver. They were all over that one. Lucky that one wasn't going the other way.
So again, we're saying that the cornerback Jimmy Hotz is number 21. Another great play.
That's his second pass deflection here in this first half as well. Going empty. Denver playing off man. Going to line up Warren Murray in the backfield. Gonna be a 5-step drop looking down the middle of the field. The right-handed quarterback finds Ari Irvin. Is that a first down? I'm not sure where they spotted it. It is not a first down. Gonna be 3rd and inches.
I think it's close.
Third down and inches. Baltimore goes empty. Look for another QB sneak here, possibly.
I would definitely do that right here.
Gonna send Jackson Roberts, a tight end, in motion. It's not. They're gonna look to pass it, and that ball is caught. Going down to catch the ball at his feet. Didn't get the number, but it's gonna move the chains for Baltimore, and they burn another timeout. First down at the Denver 39-yard line, playing a lot of man on this possession is Denver, excuse me. This time they're gonna send Ari Irvin in motion, line up just outside the left tackle. 5-step drop, but time runs out and he goes down. They're gonna go hurry up here. On the ball, there, Yellen. Yeah, with the sack. 5-step drop and another sack here by Denver, putting their stamp on this first half, and this time Baltimore was going to huddle up. Jeff Saboka with the sack. T-Pat frustrated on the sidelines. Going to set up 3rd down and a mile. 3rd and 21 at the 50-yard line. They're going to go empty here. Denver showing blitz. Here comes a delayed blitz on the strong side. Here it comes, and he runs right into a sack, and this drive could not have ended any worse. Jeff Cumbus with his 2nd sack of this drive.
Gerald Cumbus coming in with basically almost back-to-back sacks. 3 plays in a row that Wigmore got. They found Wigmore.
That's the time run out, and they will. They're going to bring this first half to a close, Ray, and it's been all Denver.
It definitely has been all Denver. I mean, Baltimore's, had some pretty decent drives. He just can't find the end zone, and the Denver defense has been unrelentless with their sacks and pressure all night long on Wigmore. And
I gotta give.
Now.
Go ahead. I gotta give some praise to Jimmy Hatches. He came out here with this bear defense, something I didn't think would work versus this offensive philosophy that Baltimore likes to play, but it has worked wonders. They got pressure on the quarterback, forced Jack Wigmore out of the game as they've been hitting him all game long. In comes QB2, and there's just no change in their philosophy. They do not sit back. They continue to put the pressure on them, and it's been all Denver in this first half.
And Baltimore is still running the same offense that they've been running with Wigmore in the game. And Johnny Kim's more of a running quarterback than he is a passing quarterback. So we'll see what happens in the second half.
Les Blanton, a quiet 12 of 15 passing, 80% for 170 yards and a touchdown. Looking at the status of Jack Wigmore, and they have ruled him as doubtful with a bruised shoulder. Must be his throwing shoulder. Hopefully he comes back. You don't want to see him in this last game as a Baltimore virtual on the sidelines. Kick us off and we are underway. Mac Chima with the return gets tackled at about the 26-yard line.
These special teams are not giving up much.
Yeah, if it's not kicking to the end zone, they're doing a great job of corralling the returners for sure. But nonetheless, Johnny Kim lined up in the backfield. Gonna send tight end Jackson Roberts in motion. He's gonna line up between the receivers. 5-step drop, and time runs out, but he gets the ball out, and that ball is almost caught with a one-handed grab by Ari Irvin. And had he been able to hang on to it, it would have been a foot race to the end zone as there was no safety help in the area.
Yeah, I mean, Kim felt the pressure and he threw it just in time. Probably threw it before he actually wanted to.
Double set by Johnny Kim, and this time it's Denver's turn to line up with their right defensive end standing up in the pocket, and they are forcing the pressure on these quarterbacks and forcing him to get the ball out before he wants to. Pick up a couple of yards, going to set up a 3rd and long.
Yeah, number 77, Gerald Cummins, is becoming a pest back there.
Empty set. 5-step drop. Great job on offensive line. And wow, look at that. Looking for De Niro, but Denver's secondary, when they are called upon, Ray, they have been knocking the ball out of these receivers' hands.
That was number 37, the cornerback, Ted Haynes, that time. Got a lot of depth in this defense on Denver.
Yes, they do. Should they come on and win this game, they better get a game ball. This ball is going to get punted away by Tommy Powers. Nice high punt. Look at the hang time. All the way down to the 20-yard line, but a nice return after the 31 is Logan Keel.
He looks like a tight end out there. I'm sorry.
That was a nice kick. Nice high kick. Outkicked his coverage just by a little bit, but nonetheless, that was an impressive kick by Tommy Powers.
When Logan Keel hits you, it's almost a punishing hit from a receiving end. Ugh.
Being told that was a 50-yard punt there by Tommy Powers. Triple look, going to be a give up the A gap, and this defense might be starting to tire a little bit because Billy O'Shaughnessy just baptized the would-be tackle and picks up 6.
Yep, man, if I was Denver, I'd slow this game down. I'd keep running the ball. I'd use all my weapons here. Make Baltimore defend it.
Billy O'Shaughnessy averaging over 5 yards a carry so far in this game. Going to be a give to Jimmy Mosley, who picks up about 2 yards. 3rd down and 3. Alvin Mack, one of my favorite linebackers in SFL history, with the tackle.
Will we see Mills now here? 3rd and 3. I give it.
He's had a couple carries here tonight. 3 carries to be exact. He is in the backfield. Our Joker set along with 2 tight ends. No, but he's going to block. But unfortunately, this drive going to fall about a yard short of a 1st down, and Alvin Mack with back-to-back tackles.
I think we'll see a punt here, but you never know. Yep, it's going to be a punt.
Up 14, this deep in your own end, you better punt it away, because if you sort of hold on and lose this game, the coach is going to probably get fired. Punt is off and underway. Fielded about the 27-yard line. Nice return by Ivy Irvin out to the 34.
They're paying for those returns, though. The Gunners are right there.
First down, Denver. Excuse me. First down, Baltimore. This Bear defense putting on a show tonight. Going to send Jackson Robinson, tight end, in motion. Five-step drop, and time runs out again, and Johnny Kim goes down. Guess who on the tackle? Yeah. First time he called his name tonight, but he's been a consistent. What's the phrase for? They used to use in college, PTP, or I forget the name, what they called him, Ray. But that's what he is, a prime time player. Shows up in big moments. Second down and 13. They bring the blitz from the outside. Baltimore does a great job of picking it up. De Niro with the reception, a yard short of the first down.
What a catch by De Niro there. Oof. He was hit right after the catch, too. He did a good job of hanging on to the ball.
Parker Thomas came off his man to make that tackle. Strong-eyed Jacks. Denver countering with man defense. Here comes the blitz right up the middle. Oh, I'm sorry, from the outside. And they do just enough to pick up the first down. Oh, that's a terrible spot, ref. I know we're in Denver, but they got to get another look at that one.
I'm sure we're going to see a challenge, and there it is.
Yeah, T-Roy Gaines, that was an easy. he peeled that by at least a half a yard, Ray.
Yep, he did. He broke that tackle and got the first down.
So, you know, I am older, Ray, so we're going to get another look at it just in case my eyes are going bad. But that appears to be an easy first down.
His whole bodies are across the line.
The ball's past the marker by about a yard.
Yeah, he definitely got it. It's going to be overturned. If it's not, then we're both crazy. Well, yeah.
So they do overturn this. Going to be a first down for Baltimore. They get a free timeout out of the play. Jack Whitmore is back on the field for Baltimore. Yeah, line up in the huddle. They're next to Warren Murray.
Well, that's good news for Baltimore.
First down, this time going to line up in a gun ace H flex, they call it.
First time we've seen gun tonight, correct? Yeah.
Yes, it is. And Denver sticking with the script with this man defense. They're going to bring pressure right up the middle. He gets the ball out, finds Benzie Matson, but the pressure, they are not allowing these routes to develop. It's going to be a gain of about a yard. And this Denver defense, wow. Impressive. Second down and 9 strong, Ajax. Going to be zone defense this time by Denver. Going to be a give up the middle and going absolutely nowhere and liking it. It's Hall of Fame fullback Roy Gaines.
I don't know if he's liking it or not.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. You ever heard him say that? You're going to get nothing and like it? My mom used to say that. I used to ask for some candy. You're going to get nothing and like it. Again, another quick throw. Jack Whitmore getting picked up off the turf by his offensive line, and this Denver front seven has been putting pressure on them all night long.
I said in the beginning of the game, whatever defense shows up the most tonight is going to win this game, and Denver's defense has definitely showed up.
14 incompletions now that Denver has forced. Another punt is off and underway. Another great punt. Look at this. Oh, but it's going to set into the end zone. Both these punters tonight putting on a show.
The special teams games have been amazing from these kickers and punters.
Mark Lopez is saying Whitmore just came back from the dead. I spread look. Ari Mills lined up. He's going to be leading the way for Bailey O'Shaughnessy, but he picks up 3 yards, second down and 7.
If you're in Denver, all you got to do now is kill clock. It's a 2-score game. Go down there, kick a field goal, just run the clock out. Keep the Baltimore offense off the field.
Osprey going to send Ari Mills in motion. Going to be a pass. Pocket holds up. Logan kills up with the reception, picks up 2 yards, third down and 5.
What a great job by the Denver offensive line.
Yes. Jeff Lenderson picking up his 5th tackle after that play. Triple set versus this 4-2 nickel. Going to be a zone look.
For Viper.
Oh, look at that. Out to the sideline. Can he pick up the first down? He does before getting ushered out of bounds. And I love that play. He was looking downfield. Nothing was open. No need to force it. You got a 2-score lead. Get the ball out to your back. Hope he can bail you out and pick up a first down. And Bailey does just that.
Bailey knows where he is on the field. He tiptoes around the sideline. Picked up just enough for the first down before going out of bounds.
Bailey taking a blow. In comes Jamie Mosley at tailback, but Denver just doing a great job. They aren't really attacking Baltimore vertically. They're just doing enough to stay ahead of the chains.
I guess it's very methodical, very slow offense, but they're getting the job done on the ground and in the air.
Wing, I think this is. Got a receiver out, lined out. Wow, they're going to send him in motion now. That's Logan Keel. Going to be a gift to Billy O'Shaughnessy, who gets to the outside, but Baltimore had a host of defenders over there waiting for him. No gain.
3rd and 3. I mean, they can do anything here. I give it to Mills.
I'm probably with you, but Baltimore's expecting that too. In fact, they're going to be bringing a blitz. Looks like strong blast 1. Man-to-man defense. No, it's weak blast 1. Billy O'Shaughnessy makes a man miss before being shut down, and they're going to force a punt.
If I was them here, I might go for it.
Wrong side of 50, I punt it. Punt is off
nail, though.
Underway. I know you are, Ray. It can be fair caught at about the 22-yard line. Oh, we got another injury on the field. Looks to be a special teams demon for Baltimore.
It's non-contract player. Next man up.
Next man up in mentality.
At least it wasn't Wigmore again.
You know what? And as bad as this game has gone for Baltimore's offense, if they score a touchdown here, they are right back in this game.
Exactly. And Wigmore's back in. It's possible now, I think. Their air raid attack should be a little bit better now.
Here comes the blitz. They're bringing 8, forcing a ball out and just nothing doing. Pre-snap, did you see that, Ray? They shifted the secondary to the strong side of the field, brought pressure, and Jack Wigmore has been under duress all night long.
That was Luke Schreiner there with a great defensive play. We're mentioning that basically all their backs tonight on the Denver team. Secondary's doing an awesome job.
Dime look here. Only one linebacker on the field for Denver, excuse me. Cover 12. Oh, and hit again as he's released. The pass. Yeah.
Gerald Compass.
I was going to let you have it, Ray, but this my goodness, Ray. I'm just thoroughly impressed with the job that Denver's coaching staff has drawn up for this game tonight. Diamond's going to be man-to-man. Press man on the outside. Going to bring the linebacker on the blitz. And going back the other way is Ted Haynes. He may go for 6, and he does. Denver strikes again, Ray, up 23-3, extra point pending.
It says, playing this aggressive defense, you're making Wigmore very uncomfortable. Secondary's doing a great job. They swarm number 84. Trying to throw the pass to him anyway. Just got picked off.
Wow, Ray. Brad and I on the Streets of Talking podcast just a couple of days ago called this one the most competitive game of the weekend, and so far, Denver did not get that memo.
Apparently not.
The extra point is good.
Extra point is up and good. 24-3, all Denver here at home.
Yeah, Baltimore wants to get back to this game they have to do here on this possession.
I agree, Ray. Time is ticking out on 12:40 left in this game. Going to be fitted at the 4-yard line. Brought out is Mac Chima. Brought down at the 27-yard line. First down, Baltimore, but they got to do something. They got to do it quick.
Thank God they have a passing offense. If they're going to do it quickly, it's possible for them to do it. But this pressure from the Denver defense has been relentless.
I'm not going to disrespect the 6-time champions the way Mark Lopez is in the SFL stats channel right now. I don't know about that, but definitely looking glim. Going to be a give to Warren Murray up the gut. Picks up about 5 yards.
Now, Eddie, I think that time the defense was so shocked that they weren't expecting a run play at all.
You might be right, Ray. You might be right. Strong eye jacks. T-Roy Gaines lined up to the left of Jack Wickmore. Going to be a gift to T-Roy, who makes the man miss. Shakes off another one before finally being brought down after gaining of 7 yards in the Baltimore first down.
Okay.
Oh, God. The broadcast channel has no mercy, Ray. I just leave it at that.
I'm not even reading it. Thank goodness. I'd probably be laughing.
Ace H flex 3-step drop, looking for, and that ball's gonna fall incomplete. Looking for Ivy Irving, who is not having one of his better games tonight.
Now Mark's fussing at you.
Ivy Irving came into this game 75 yards shy of passing Boo Chisholm for 6th all-time with almost 16,000 receiving yards. Bringing the blitz, gets the ball out, and the ball is overthrown as time runs out. Looking for his receiver, newly nominated All-Star, Ivy Irving.
We haven't heard Irvin's name called a whole lot tonight, which is very surprising after the last couple of games he's played.
Gonna go 5 wide this time versus this 4-1 dime. Cover 12 defense that basically quarters coverage. Don't let anything past you. Gonna be a 5-step drop by left-handed quarterback. Buys a couple more seconds, gets the ball out, and finds him wide open. Ivy Irving down the far sideline, brought down at about the 30. That's his biggest play of the day.
Yeah, and you can't leave Ivy Irving anywhere on the field wide open because he's gonna catch it. He's gonna throw it to him. And the O-line gave him plenty of time that time. Look, there's nobody near him.
Look how far the cornerback, talk about respect. That's only his 5th catch on 11 targets. Unofficially 2 yards shy of passing Boo Chisholm. Denver brings the blitz, but it's picked up massively by this offensive line. But this time, Warren Murray could not hang on to it. And I think that's his first official drop of the day, Ray.
Yep, he's seen a lot of action tonight in the receiver position.
2nd and 10, a minute and 6 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Baltimore on Denver's 31-yard line. Going to send Warren Murray in the backfield for pass protection. And the ball is off the helmet of the intended receiver, Jackson Roberts.
I'm not sure. I wasn't really sure.
That was Benji Matson, excuse me. Third down and 10. Baltimore's got to have it and take advantage of its current field position at Denver's 31-yard line. Here comes the blitz. Ted Haynes, but it gets there too late, and Ivy Irving picks up the first down.
No,
they're going to mark him short. 4th and inches.
We're going to see another challenge here. I thought he had it.
And they are going to challenge it, Ray. There it goes. Wow, he took a long look at that. Must have got a call from the booth upstairs, said, hey, we think that's a first down, challenge it.
I thought it was the first team, but I could be wrong.
This is a big call nonetheless. Baltimore needs this to go their way. But with that last catch by Ivy Irving, he has officially passed Boo Chisholm for 6 all-time receptions.
I don't know.
Receiving yard. See, I thought he caught the ball just past the first down marker, Ray.
Me too, but then he was hit, and I don't know.
I think Ford Price is going to be a first down. So they overturn it. Now, is it enough for a first down? Yes, it is. Yeah, I thought that forward progress, Ray, gave him the first down. To the fans' dismay, they didn't like the call. They thought it was a horrible call.
I guess not. I guess not.
Jimmy Mosley, the owner of Denver, congratulating Irvin on that milestone. Gonna send Benji Matson in motion. Denver's bringing the blitz. Gets the ball out and finds an open Maxima, and that's what I was looking for early in this game. I thought this was going to be a mistake, but so far it's headed up well for Baltimore. But this time, his offensive line gave him great protection, Ray. He had all day back there, had a clean pocket, found his receiver, and it's going to be a touchdown for Baltimore.
At that time, Maxima got behind everybody in the secondary, and Waymore just threw a little pitch and catch to the end zone.
So extra point up here by Victor Ironleg. It is up and good. 24-10. This game is not out of reach yet for Baltimore. They still have time to come back, Ray.
Oh, definitely. I mean, as far as total yards go, if it wouldn't have been for the defensive touchdown, it'd be a one-score game right now.
Kick is up and underway. Look at this kick. Both these kickers just showing off tonight.
Jeremy Vega is fussing at you in the chat.
Did I call him Mosley? I'm sorry.
Yes.
I was thinking about his player. He's been putting in work tonight. I had to recognize him. 4-2 defense going to be a 3 robber. Jeremy Mosley. Now you're going to be talking
Jeremy
about him.
Vega.
Bailey O'Shaughnessy up the middle. Gains about a half yard. Tell Jimmy I buy him a 6-pack after the game. 5-step drop. Looking for his receiver, Mike Lynette, and he brings it in for another grab.
Oh, throw it to the tight end. Mike Dax is happy. He's been throwing it to the tight end a lot tonight.
This might be a single game high for Mike Lynette tonight. That's his 5th catch for 99 yards, unofficially. One more yard, he have some bonus money coming. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter, ladies and gentlemen. SFL Nation, put your 4s up. We still got 10 minutes of football to play. Denver looking to bleed this clock out. Lining up at their own 31-yard line. 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Going to be a give, weak ISO. Look at the space in there. Great job by the offensive line. He wasn't hit until he got to the 3rd level. Pick up a 7 yards. It's Bailey O'Shaughnessy.
That's how Billy got skinny. Look at that.
Jeff Lynch on the tackle. There's Bailey's day officially. 16 carries for 64 yards and a touchdown. Look at Baltimore stacking the box. Here comes the blitz. It's probably gonna be a run blitz up the A gap. It is. Nowhere to go. Gonna be a tackle for a loss there on the play.
Great call by the defensive coordinator there. Recognizing the run. Making it 3rd and 4 now. Maybe forcing Denver to pass.
3rd down and 4. Denver trying to keep this drive alive. Baltimore looking to get their defense off the field, their offense a chance to cut into this lead. Here comes the blitz right up the A gap. Offensive line does a great job, and another reception by this Denver offense for a 1st down. And you talk about having a great night. He's also having a great night too, is Michael Goodman, the rookie, showing up big time in the playoffs.
You know, Jay Viper's been quiet. Logan Keel's been pretty quiet. It's been Michael Goodman and tight end show tonight. So 2 Mikes are having good nights tonight.
4-2 nickel cover 12 by Baltimore. Going to send Logan Keel in motion to the far sideline. Going to be a strong outside zone for Jeremy Mosley. But he's met by a host of Baltimore defenders. Young Vaught with the tackle. I love that name, Young Vaught. I tried to pick him up in free agency, and he told me, Eddie, thanks, but no thanks.
You try to pick up everybody in free agency, including me.
I tried. You told me no, too. You said, Eddie, I want to play for a contender. No, thank you. Gonna be a toss. Oh, my goodness. Did you see Eddie O'Shaughnessy just got picked up and baptized into the turf? That's a playoff tackle.
Ray Towers is getting, that was frustration by Ray Towers, the cornerback number 49.
Yes, it was. Here comes the blitz. Up the A gap, but he rolls away from it, buys himself time, finds a receiver, but I think he's gonna fall short of the first down. It is 4th down and 1. Jay Viper with the reception.
Field goal attempt here.
It is gonna be a field goal attempt. I might have went for it in that situation.
Me too.
From the right hash, right down the middle, Ray.
Yep. Now it's a 3-score game.
3-score game, just over 7 minutes left in this ball game, Ray. Kick is up and underway. Fielded just inside the goal line. Oh, a nice nifty move there by De Niro, who picks up a few extra yards. Gonna mark him down at the 31.
They have everybody returning from Baltimore tonight.
Yes, they do.
Nice move.
Nice moves. So Baltimore with the ball, Jack Wigmore trying to prove he is the man. Still, Ace H flex going empty here versus this 4-4. Oh, and down he goes. A loss of about 5.5 yards on the play. Ray, who made that tackle?
Hugo Reynoso, number 99, the big DE.
You know,
Get him.
Hugo has a thing for me, and he reminds me every time he sees me at the convention because I didn't draft him. Got to go empty again here on 2nd and 15. Here comes the blitz. They get it out, and it is complete to De Niro. Picks up about 11 yards, going to set up a 3rd down and 4.
Now it's really manageable. That was a great pickup on the 2nd down.
Double set here from Baltimore. Sticking with this man defense for Denver. Great job on the offensive line, but unfortunately unable to complete the pass. Looking for Ivy Irving. He is not having one of his better nights, Ray.
Yeah, but he had number 29 cornerback Luke Schreiner draped all over him.
All over him. That's an understatement tonight. Gonna force another punt. 6:02 left in this ball game.
The clock is ticking away from Baltimore.
They need a Pro Bowl punt here by Tommy Powers. Nice high punt. That's a great punt there. About a 4-yard return for Baltimore.
They need a great punt and either a turnover or a fumble or a pick six, anything.
.32-yard line this drive is starting off at. Looking to kill some clock right now.
Gonna be a strong reaction from you.
Yes, he is. Gonna be a strong outside zone for Bailey O'Shaughnessy where he loses 2 yards. Mike Dax, Will Todd is a Scorpion for life. Don't even bother sending him an email. He's not gonna respond. He's gonna delete it without even reading it. Five-step drop. Gonna get the ball out. Oh, and that's an ill-advised throw. What are you doing? You up 17.
Yeah,
Throwing the ball off his back foot, falling backwards. You up 17.
Elijah Warfield with another drop.
3rd down and 12. Bunt set here for Denver. Gonna roll out away from the pressure and finds an open receiver for a 1st down. You talk about having a great night of football, Ray. Michael Goodman is delivering. He is a rookie in the SFL.
He was actually this SFL Offensive Player of the Year last season.
These fans are going to be swarming to the new partner that the SFL has to buy Michael Goodman jerseys. Another ill-advised throw here on his drive. 2nd 1. That was a bad decision.
I guess my question is, why is Denver throwing the ball at all?
That reminds me of when
the clock.
You used to say, you know whose name, why.
Yeah, I know his name.
Our Joker set. Haven't seen this one in a while for Denver. Gonna be a give to Bailey O'Shaughnessy, but he's tackled for no gain. 3rd down and 10.
So they don't run on 1st and 10. They run on 2nd and 10. Now you're 3rd and 10. Now you're forced to pass. I don't understand. Why chance the interception this late in the game?
3rd and long, and Baltimore could really use a turnover here.
Don't curse him, Eddie.
I spread looking here for Denver, countered by a 4-2 nickel. Oh, and they're going to smartly hand it off to Jimmy Mosley, who picks up about 5. That's a generous spot. They're going to call it a gain of 5 yards before being brought down by Jeff Melinderson.
Apparently, Michael Goodman has his own shower curtains for sale because Hugo Reynoso just bought them.
This ball is going to be punted away, and we just got news that if Denver hangs on to win this game, they will advance to face the 4th seed Houston Headhunters in the quarterfinals next weekend. Those two teams met earlier this season, and Denver was blown out 31-10. Back in week 12, Ray.
Wow, that's not too long ago, actually.
It was not.
Okay, let's see what Wigmore does here. They have to go to their passing game. Well,
they will. Man-to-man defense here by Denver. And it's an Ivory Irvin in motion. Ted Haynes locking him up. Gets the ball out, and that ball is batted away, knocked down, incomplete.
Wigmore has just looked so uncomfortable all night long. The defense, from Denver is relentless. Lots of pressure. He's not comfortable in his pocket at all tonight.
Ray, you beat me to it because he actually had more time in the pocket there than he probably imagined. But the time that click and talk in his head just went off, and he got rid of the ball prematurely. 2nd and 10. Left-handed quarterback gets the ball out, and that ball is caught by Ivory Irvin down his knee. That's his best catch of the game. 3rd down and 1. They're going to go hurry up.
That's an impressive catch by Irvin.
Yes, it was. Oh, he evades the tackle and finds his receiver, Ivory Irvin, down the sideline. He got the back, stop the clock. Yes, he did. Great catch, but great strength and wherewithal by Jack Wigmore to buy himself another 2nd or 2 to get the ball out and find a receiver.
I thought he was going down, and Irving just did a great job of getting on the sideline and getting out of bounds at the very last second.
And a move to change for Baltimore. Ivory Irvin officially with 111 yards receiving here tonight.
So he's past Boo Chisholm. He did that last play, but
they got the weak side safety up in the box. Cover 3 weak, and they find an open tight end in Benji Matson with the reception.
Oh, now we're in a hurry up.
They're in a hurry up. 3-step drop there, and looking for De Niro, but that ball is batted away. I don't know if you saw, but they actually had John Martin out on a boundary guarding his defender, his receiver, excuse me.
And that ball was deflected by the strong safety, Tank Bennett, number 27.
Second and 2. 3:21 left in this game. 5 receivers on the field. Jack Wigmore gets the ball out, finds a wide open Benji Matson. down the middle of the field to about the 13-yard line. Stand with this hurry up. And you got John Martin again out on the boundary, guarding Benji Matson. Ball's going to fall incomplete. And needs to finish, get to exhale for a moment there, Ray.
Nice hit by Blake Prime, number 20 for the strong safety.
Former Houston headhunter Blake Prime, now playing up here in the Mile High City of Denver. 5 wide receivers on the field, going to send De Niro in motion. He's going to line up outside the right tackle. And he's going to throw it. Oh, looking. Oh, he got a man down the field, Ray. He got a big hit. That was Ivory Urban who went down. And with time ticking on this ball game, he is unlikely to return.
Let's look at this Denver defense. They have 4 linebackers. They have 5 cornerbacks. And they have 3 safeties.
But you saying they're loaded?
They're definitely loaded. And 4 defensive linemen.
3rd down and 10. You can hear the crowd yelling defense. They want to end this game. They bring the blitz, but they get it out and find Mac Chima down the far sideline for a touchdown. And we are an extra point away from a 10-point ball game.
Yep. And there's not a whole lot of time yet, but you never know what's going to happen. And that time, Irving just found himself up right in front of the receiver, right in front of the defender, and Jack Wigmore threw a perfect little pass to him in the end zone.
He also had backup receiver Jeremy Riley open, but didn't trust him as much and decided to go throw it to Mac Chima instead. Probably a smart decision. Extra point is up and good. 17-27. Baltimore down 10. 3:01 remaining. Here comes the onside kick, Ray.
You think?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if I get it that this early, but
it is up, and that ball did not travel 10 yards. There's a flag on the play. Illegal touching.
I think that was like a 2-yard kick.
Yeah, but unlike the No Fun League, Ray, they're going to get another opportunity at it. So now the ball spotted at the 25-yard line. This ball also does not go 10 yards. But Denver recovered it anyway, and guess who? The rookie, Michael Goodman.
Like I said, he's just having himself a night.
He's doing it all, Ray. He didn't bother even letting the ball travel 10 yards. He just said, yeah, I'll just pick this up and get it over with.
So Denver's got the ball on the 30 in field goal range to start this drive.
Gonna run out this clock.
Baltimore has 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. It's not gonna matter. Second and 3.
A give to the strong side, and that was a touchdown-saving tackle made there by Ben Stackenpaper.
You saw number 89 for some reason.
Denver in no hurry to break the huddle.
I wouldn't be either.
As much as they've dominated this game as far as points are concerned, they only have unofficially 45 more yards of total offense than Baltimore does.
And remember, we have a defensive touchdown.
Yes. Going to be against R.E. Mills, but they do a great job of stuffing up the A-gap and tackles them for a gain of about a yard. Guess who? My favorite linebacker outside of my own Scorpions, Alvin Mack.
I'm sure you're sending him DMs every day, trying to recruit him too.
I try, Ray. They went unanswered. 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. At the 23-yard line, odd joker set, receiver lined out to the far side of the field. Baltimore with 10 men in the box. They bring Alvin Mack, but he breaks the tackle and picks up an additional 8 more before finally being brought down by Ben Stackenpaper.
Baltimore calls their first timeout here.
That was a touchdown-saving tackle. That's the second touchdown-saving tackle by Ben Stackenpaper. Love that name, Ben Stacking Paper.
You should be work. It reminds me of an office name. Who's in the office just stacking paper?
Bailey O'Shaughnessy with a tough run up the gut, picks up about 2 yards before Baltimore burns another timeout.
Yep, and if they can keep themselves out of the end zone and keep running the ball, they could run this clock out. It's one more first down, which they can still get on the 4-yard line.
Curtis Bland slow to break the huddle. Look at this. There's a box from Baltimore. Everybody up there. And Bailey O'Shaughnessy gains about a half a yard before being brought down. And Baltimore burns their final timeout. Spot at the 10-yard line. Baltimore with 10 defenders within 4 yards of the line of scrimmage. Alvin Mack looking like he wants to blow up whatever's in front of him at the 8 gap. They run right at him, and Jeff Henderson brings him down after a gain of 2 yards, but they're out of timeout, so the clock's going to continue to tick down.
Put a field goal on the board, make it a 30-17 game. If the field goal's good.
In no hurry whatsoever to break the huddle. 26-yard field goal attempt here from the right hash mark is Jordan Bradshaw. He hit these in his sleep. Blindfolded, Ray. It is up and good.
You're trying to curse everybody in this game, Eddie.
No, I'm not, Ray, I promise. Does that make sense, though? He's asleep and blindfolded?
Yes.
Why do they need to be blindfolded in sleep?
When people wear those sleep masks, Eddie, you know, to block out all the light.
You know, true story, Ray?
Okay.
The convention in Atlanta, and I was sharing a room with Marcus Dunhill, Hall of Fame quarterback, and he had those things on his face. And one day I came in the room late. He was already asleep. I was hanging out with Damon, and I walk in the room, and I made the slightest noise. He woke up out of his sleep and gave me this death stare. I said, Marcus, never again, I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Well, no, Eddie, even your quiet voice is a little loud.
Tipped up by Michael Goodman, I think that is, on a deflection.
So Irvin's back in the game, by FYI.
He's tough. He's not going to spend his last game in a Vultures uniform on the sidelines, Ray.
Yeah, he's one of those sleep masks in Alaska because it was always daylight outside.
5-step drop, and look at that blanket coverage, but Irvin comes up with it anyway. 7 grabs for $126.
Oh, Spike.
Spikes the ball to stop the clock. 46 seconds left in this game. Baltimore, for those who you have been asleep somewhere, had decided to shut down operations, and they will be folding their franchise at the end of the season. Congratulations to T-Pad and TJ for blessing the SFL with 6 championship rings. Ivy Irvin. Me too, Ray. Me too. Oh, Mac Team paid for that hit. They're going to go hurry up. 3rd down and 7. Don't spike the ball in this situation, please. And he does just that. 4th down and 7, Ray.
Right.
Please.
Now you're 4th and 7. It's, you know, first down or game over. You're out of timeouts.
Crowd still on their feet, trying to wheel this defense to get a stop. Cover 3 defense gets the ball out, and that ball is tipped up and batted away by Ted Haynes. That's Michael Goodman. On a deflection, I thought that was Ted Haynes who got that deflection. It was. And that's going to bring the Baltimore Vultures season to a close. Denver's going to advance to the second round, where they would be taking on the Houston Hyenas next weekend. Tune in for that game. I'm sure it's going to be great. Denver lines up in victory formation. But again, you guys, hats off to the Baltimore Vultures, who won 6 championships. T-Pat actually won 7 chips, as he got one with Minneapolis way back when you was a little kid, Ray. And yeah, they're going to go out on their shield here, 30-17, the final score. And what a way for your season to come to a conclusion if you're the Baltimore Vultures. But hey, they've had their fair share of wins as well, Ray.
Definitely. And tonight, I mean, Denver, Charles Blanton very quietly went 19 for 24, had a QBR of 125.9, had 261 yards, no interceptions, 1 touchdown. But my game log goes to the Denver defense.
Absolutely. That back end was batting down passes left and right. You know,
not only that, they had 7 sacks. They sacked every quarter. I mean, it was ridiculous.
The front 7 was magnificent. The defensive coordinator of Denver needs a game ball for sure. And I hope Jeremy Vega buys him one, because he deserves it.
And you had Ted Haynes with a pick 6. You had all the sacks. You had all these pass deflections, TFLs tonight. It was just a complete game by the Denver defense.
Complete game. For Ray Colston, for myself, for Ron Haynes, for Justin Razad, for Cameron Irvine, for Ron Haynes. Yo, we got a full crew packed here tonight. It's been a great one with y'all, but we got to get up out of here. Peace.